thank you for listening to my song. Before unpacking my song, I would like you guys to listen to the reference track I used because my song, as you guys listen, my song is pretty out of like Western music common sense. So like I need to show you guys the reference track I use to prove that I just didn't do random stuff. So please listen.
数字のいてさ始めよう電脳ゲーム最新式のキューベネットはその海を駆け抜けるのさ逃がさないなら見破れと駆け引きならば出し抜けと真実ならば疑えと胸の鼓動だけを信じて駆け抜けるゆけワンツースリーで出したカードと私たちの実に失うものなど何もないからかけるだけだ怒るシガレットの匂いいつもの M より冷たい空気にひれつく感情を殺し巡るのさ愛したならば冷酷に裏切りならば残酷に散りゆくならば美しく闇の孤独だけを信じて駆け抜けてゆけワンツースリーで引き金引く瞬間を愛したならばマジといかなけの表情の街で生きてゆける夜の中で覗いてこんな女とのセミなんだこれで手に入れるものは何も心を満たしてくれないスイートワンデイに任せて今日も散ったかないかなすぐここで落ちる砂のようなワンツースリーで視線抜けて闇を切り裂けるのなら背中を合わせて表情の街で生きてゆける
Yeah, so thank you for listening. The only difference is that they did not use power chords for guitar, but guitar actually played chords, and there's no piano work but organ work. But like I refer to another track for the piano work as well. I'll put the link for that recent track as well. But let's unpack my song. So I used a lot of like ninth chords, diminished chord, and dominant chords. So pretty much like any sections, pretty much every section has a ninth chord. But like the way how they use is different. But to begin with, piano takes a role on harmony. And here I use chromatic note as well. The key of the songs is in A minor originally, and it is the fifth of A minor and flat 5. So that flat E becomes flat 5. This is organ with organ just playing harmony. I've done some voicing, and it's just bringing the sevenths to the bottom of the chords. Because that resulted in not moving the top part at all, because lead and piano was moving around a lot. So for harmony part, I didn't want the harmonic part to move around. That's why I do voicing here. And for verse, I use ninth chord and also minor major seventh chord as well. Because yeah, minor major seventh chord has like more floating feel. Like dissonant chords makes more floating feel, and I wanted a floating feel for verse because it's not chorus yet. Yeah. So here, minor major seventh chords. Just this one moment, but it's pretty important. That's D minor major seven. That's the one. And every time, not every time, but pretty much when moving into section, I use diminished chords as a passing chord. Yeah, if diminish, then dominant sevenths, dominant E dominant sevenths. Ding, which is a fifth. Not E dominant, actually, just E major. But yeah, that has a quite dominant quality to it. I wanted to have subdominant quality, like not dissolved feeling for pre-chorus because it's a pre-chorus. By having this not dissolved quality, like audience feel more release in chorus. So to move into the subdominant six, I use E, which is a semitone below F, and it's dominant, so it's not pretty unnatural to conclude as well. And to use the E dominant, I use the F diminished chord here as a passing note from A minor. And more like diminished chords and tension notes for pre-chorus. And when moving to the next section, another passing chord is D dominant. And E dominant, F dominant, E7, F7, E7. And much simpler chord for chorus, sevens. Yeah, so pretty much blocked seventh chord, like seventh, no, not seventh, ninth, I mean. Yeah, ninth, right? And you need some, because for chorus, all the instruments wants to get together for a specific moment. And here, and here just normal like pop. I just use like minor sevenths and major chord combo of it for like more poppy feel, like fancy pop chord progression. So I will say this song's in the key of A harmonic minor because I commonly, like most of the time, I use flat seven. Yeah. Yeah, so I wanted to have a bit more of dominant quality to the whole song. And also there's a bit of contrary motion happening here, I think. control motion here. Yep. And here, I moved to flat sevens. Like I had a key change and key change to flat seven because the key was A harmonic minor. It says it's in B major, but yeah, G sharp is pretty much a six of B major, so that makes sense. So I should actually, yeah, yeah. So that's a G sharp minor, pretty much. Yep. So I was right. For synth solo, I just play the guitar solo and program that with synths because I could not play accurately. Then piano solo here. Pretty much major chord and dominant seventh chord. And here C and G is on G sharp, and this G sharp just works as passing note to A minor. And yeah, so that's pretty much a third and seventh of A minor, and that's a passing note. And here I just use dominant minor sevenths and major chord, like poppy chords progression. Yeah, pretty poppy. Most of the time melody is diatonic notes and chord notes, but sometimes there's a flat fifth in the melody for like most of the times emotional part, because that what makes jazzy or bluesy feel, like such as in chorus. Yeah, and used in the piano as well, as I showed you, and flat fifth here as well. Flat fifth again. Much slower rhythm now, because slower rhythm with cymbal and big chord here, like it's pretty huge chord. Makes like more like bigger feel. Then unison line, or what people call lick, but different to previous chorus. For previous chorus, that unison line was like everything was unison, every instrument was doing same stuff. But here, bottom part of piano and bass is playing the contrary motion. So like other melody part is going down, but bass and lower part of piano is going up, and that's what makes this lick feels more emotional, like more than previous chorus. If you felt it's more emotional, that's what it makes. And even use more emotional chord progression here. It's minor, diminished seven, dominant, and voice dominant chord. Like I'll show you. It's pretty much this. This is what is being used here. See? So to conclude, key is in A minor, and I will say A minor and A harmonic minor, because I use a lot of flat seven to have more dominant quality in the song, And in the melody, like usually melody is pretty much diatonic notes and cold notes, but sometimes flat five note appears for like a jazzy bluesy feel, and piano takes the role for harmony and organ most of the time, and for some section their boards to not disturb other elements and becomes block chords and more bigger chords in chorus. And when moving to like next section, like I often use like diminished chord and dominant seventh chord. Yep. So thank you for listening. Bye guys.